morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU FM. Geez, if you heard our mics, well, 2 seconds ago, you would have heard some intense coughing. You're listening to the Morning App with me, Peter.
And Ben.
I was sick on Monday. I know on Friday I said, I'm slightly sick, but I'm fine. I was not.
Nope.
I had strep.
Oh, that's terrible.
I have never had strep throat. Actually, okay, I don't think it was strep throat. I didn't have like that cough. I had like a very slight cough, and pretty much I've had a slight cough this entire time. And I think that's like the biggest significant whatever. But the doctor gave me amoxicillin, aka penicillin, and so now I'm better-ish. That's why I'm wearing my mask. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be coughing and spreading whatever strep I have left. I don't even think it's in the contagious stage anymore, but we're not gonna take any chances here.
Yeah. Well, glad you're back.
I thought I was dying. I'm the biggest baby when it comes to being sick. If I am minorly sick, I didn't eat. Well, I didn't eat for 24 hours. I couldn't, like, at all. I tried. Nothing has stayed down. So, gross. So, but we're not going to talk about that. That was my weekend. Benjamin?
My weekend was pretty uneventful. I worked a lot. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I worked softball games. There were supposed to be 3 softball games over the weekend. They ended up barely finishing one because of, snow in April.
I was so sick and so bedridden.
You missed it?
I didn't know it snowed.
Yeah.
I was that out of it. I was so just like completely in my own mind soup.
It was really weird. I mean, it was like actually sticking. I mean, I just wasn't expecting
I think it was like an inch though, right?
I think it might have been less.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was basically a dusting, but it was enough to cover the softball field. They delayed the game, which ended up getting canceled. I got like 3 hours of work. Like, I worked 4 hours for free on like Friday because the game got delayed and then delayed and then delayed and then canceled. And then Saturday got delayed and then canceled. And then Sunday I went in at 11 and they didn't end up starting till 2. And then it finished at like 5. So I actually worked like a good amount this weekend and barely did anything. I'm not complaining.
Why is there a picture of, is it Steve Harvey?
Oh, Steve Harvey, yes. So it's kind of a running bit. There's a shirtless framed picture of Steve Harvey in our control room in the football stadium where we run the productions for these sports. And yeah, it was a gift from Miles Greer, who was an EMB major. I think they were a DJ for WASU, did more App TV stuff, but they worked with us at ESPN, and Miles graduated, and before he left, it was like Miles' parting gift to us. Shirtless Steve Harvey.
Wait, you need to add something. You have to pass over like some gift.
I know with Miles doing that, I have to think of something now.
Maybe not a picture.
Good. Yeah, but just
or maybe I don't know what I've never actually been in that room. I know of all the things I do for my job. I've never been in there. We should like hang a poster up or something.
Yeah.
Something really tacky, like the cat hanging from the tree hanging there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But funny stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, I saw that on his story and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
I didn't approve of this. No. I don't have any cute. I'm never gonna. You know what's gonna be left behind? All of my messes.
Same here.
Yeah, that's my legacy for WASU is my clutter, and I freely admit that is my greatest weakness.
Yeah.
I'm a cluttery person, but that was all work. You didn't go sledding?
I did not go sledding. But yeah, just work. Got my tax refund. That was hype.
Oh my god, I gotta do taxes. Aren't they due like the 16th?
Something like that.
Oops.
Yeah.
I gotta go do those.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how like taxes. The last thing on taxes is that like it might deter me to do stuff. Like, so Austin, my ESPN Plus boss, was like, "Shoot, I gotta do my taxes during the delay," and then
The delay?
like the softball delay.
Oh, the softball delay.
And then this other person, Blake, who like is their like intern, but like graduated a couple years ago, was like, "Oh shoot, I gotta do mine too." And then he was like, "It's super complicated because I did like 8 months of freelance," and it's just crazy. Yeah, stuff like that. It's like it probably makes it so much more confusing. It's like,
If I know, well, maybe I should have already, because this might be one of them. If I know my taxes or whatever are going to be complicated, and like I will call
just
someone.
give it to somebody. Yeah.
My mom might be able to help, but like even I know, like if I had like freelance work, I don't think my mom would be able to help me.
Yeah.
Love you, mom. But I think I speak for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey Mary.
Hey, Mary.
I'm here. At last.
Hey, how was your weekend?
Ooh, pretty good. Kind of busy.
Yeah, I was busy too. No. I'm not gonna rehash that again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was just. It was why we missed the show on Monday. I had strep throat,
Oof.
and I didn't know it, or whatever I had. Whatever I had, it was treated correctly with penicillin. They said it was strep throat, but the strep test they gave me came back negative. So
I've never had strep throat.
neither have I.
I got it once when I was like 8, and this was at a time when I really, really didn't like shots. Well, see.
You had to get a shot?
Well, no. This was at a time when. Let me rephrase. I actually messed that up. I didn't like shots either. This was at a time when I couldn't really swallow pills.
I still can't swallow pills very easily.
See, I'm like totally fine with it now, unless it's like the giant fish oil
Yeah,
ones.
those ones scare me.
Yeah, those ones I'm like, okay, I'm gonna choke and die. But it was at a time when I couldn't really swallow pills, and they told me I had strep, and they were like, "We're gonna put him on antibiotics," and it's like antibiotics, the big ones, and I had to take them for like a week, and my mom just executive decisioned. Right in the doctor's office, just said, "Forget your opinion."
What?
Yeah, I'm so serious. My mom was just like, "He won't swallow those pills. Is there another option?" And then they were like, "Oh, well, there's a foot-long shot he can get in the thigh."
Oh my
and
god.
then I'm so serious. Then my mom was like, "We'll go with that."
Oh my
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'll swallow the pill. I'll swallow the pill."
I was just as stubborn when I was a kid. Like I had the mentality growing up of, if it's a pill, I think I'd just rather die. Like whatever illness I have, I'll just let it take me over.
Yeah, I was prepared for that. I know my mom was like, "It can lead to heart problems later. I'm not messing around," and I was like, "I'm not messing around either. I'll swallow the pill."
Oh my gosh, first of all, I didn't know that was an option, but yeah, I would take the pills.
I'd take the shot.
That thing was huge. Like
You saw the thing.
Oh, I saw the thing. Like I had a limp a couple days after.
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
what?
It was like.
Wait, you took the shot?
I took the shot. No.
She was
executive. Yeah, she totally vetoed me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it was kind of nice in hindsight. Like I didn't have to do anything after that. I was basically healed.
You didn't have to take
Nice.
pills. Oh no.
But yeah.
I remember. I have a vague memory of getting a shot in my thigh, but I don't remember what it was for. I was too young.
That's just a
Tetanus,
terrible
probably.
spot.
Probably tetanus.
That's a bad spot to get a shot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably the best part. It's where you have the most meat. That's why they put a lot of shots there.
But it hurts more.
Meat.
I feel like it hurts more.
I feel like it hurts. Oh, I have really skinny arms, so
Oh, fair.
that's just genetic. Well, partially. So I guess I understand. But I was really sick the first day when they diagnosed me, and then like I woke up. I still have not been able to sleep well. But I woke up puddled in sweat, gross, but I felt better. Yeah. I felt a lot better. It was like, oh my god, finally.
Do you have a fever?
No, that was the weirdest. Like, that's why I don't think I had strep. I didn't have any of the only symptoms I had was the doctor. He was like, "Have you seen your throat?" And I was like, "No." I literally said, I was like, "I have not been able to like get up to shower. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror."
Gosh.
He was like, "Your what are they, tonsils?" He goes, "Your tonsils are enormous." And I was like,
Oh no.
I didn't have a cough. I didn't, and I didn't have any trouble swallowing. I had trouble eating, but yeah, sickness I know is not the most fun morning topic to talk about, but yeah, that was whatever I had really literally took enough. I think that's the longest I have ever been sick for. What, it was 4-ish days.
Really?
And that's a lot. I
Wow.
do not get sick.
I used to get colds for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-mm. No, because they said they took me a test for mono, and I was like, if this is mono, I fail. Like
Yeah.
legitimately,
If-
I fail. I cannot pass the semester.
I was about to
Oh,
say, if I have to deal with that for a month.
I was so scared when he said mono. I almost started crying. I was like, I can't have mono. Like I just don't have the time. I was like, tell me, just say it's not mono. Just like it wasn't. Thank God. But yeah.
Mono comes for your life whether you're ready for it or not.
I know, but it's because it's not like, I mean, even strep. I think I did have a pretty quick recovery once I got the antibiotics. But like mono, you will be out of commission for at least 2 weeks.
Dang.
So
What's like a weird way that you've treated sickness before?
Oh, don't ask me.
Because I remember one time I had a fever, and my mom was like, "Okay, I'm taking away like your bed sheets and covers. You're going to like freeze it out."
That's
Oh,
actually
no.
not. Yeah, I've heard of
Yeah,
like
that's-
sweating it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a horrible night, but it worked.
Considering how bad my temperature shifts were, I wouldn't like over this weekend. That kind of sounds accurate. Freezing myself out.
Yeah.
Just the thought of that is making like my eyes water.
Oh my gosh.
It's just so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You ever have that like physiological reaction when just
Yes.
you hear, see something?
Sleeping without like something on you feels off.
Yeah.
Ew.
Even if it's like hot, I feel like I need to have like something on me.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
thin,
Like a thin blanket.
a thin bed sheet. But it's not time to be in the covers. It's time to be awake with the morning app.
we rather get a break.
We are.
All right.
Yeah.
Word will drop today, folks, on Facebook Live or anything.
I hate this.
Tweet at WASU Radio or drop a comment in the Facebook Live with the answer to the Wordle today, and I will personally give you a TBH and rate. Thank you.
Not a TVH and rate. That nobody knows what that is. We're gonna be right back.
The morning app on 90.5 WASU.
To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your
Voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
90.5 WASU.
That was loud. You're listening to the morning app.
Woo!
Woo! That
Didn't
sounded
sound very enthusiastic.
Yeah, mine sounded a little forced.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't hear that. Woo! Why am I not good at that?
That sounds very forced, yeah.
Because
You gotta put like a little bit of loose energy in it.
Woo! It sounds so weak.
A little bit of whimsy in it.
go.
I'm not. I'm not Elsa, dude. It's just not a whimsy thing I do.
Fair.
Woo! That sounds worse. You're listening to the morning app. Hi. Peter.
Mary.
And Ben.
You were all waiting for me. Despite me being sick and missing the show on Monday, not a lot has happened. The sad things that have happened are not exactly fun things I want to talk about. Gilbert Gottfried passed away.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who
A lot of people. He was the voice of the bird from.
Comedian.
Oh.
He's Iago from Aladdin. The bird.
Oh.
I knew him as Digit from Cyber Chase.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I know him better as
Yeah.
Digit from Cyber Chase. That's messed
He passed.
up.
Yes. I knew him as that, and I was very sad to hear that. And then, the only other thing I wanted to talk about was award show season. There was one more award show we didn't talk about.
The
Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I only heard one thing about that.
What did you hear?
That JoJo Siwa was not invited.
That's what I want to talk about.
That was messed up.
Because it's messed up because they used her music.
Oh, that's really
That's
messed up.
so grimy. And it's not like them using even I don't know. It's not them using
they own
Katy Perry. Yeah, I don't know. She was a Nickelodeon girl. We talked about this when I'm talking about her getting her haircut recently too. And then they didn't invite her, but they used her music.
And she's usually invited too.
She is the it girl for 11-year-olds, right?
That's really messed up.
That's messed up.
Well, some
Shame.
And we all know why.
Well,
Shame.
some people think it's that reason.
Yeah.
But the other reason is it was because it might have been because she was on Dancing with the Stars. And it's like a network conflict of interest, they think. Not like a legal conflict of interest. It's more like just like a network don't want to be like, she wants to go on a different network now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
We'll use what we own, her music or whatever. Yeah, I felt bad about that. Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't know. Considering how much they use her brand, and just how big that is.
I don't know. No, they still fully acknowledge her. So yeah.
Okay.
I have no more.
Yeah. Poor
JoJo.
Rest in peace, JoJo.
Jolene.
Maybe next year.
Jack's Pacific Siwa. I do feel bad about that. I was like, I'm pretty sure. And she said, I think she was like, I'd be happy to have gone too. And I was like, y'all are so she would have gone. She would have given you more publicity because I didn't watch the Kid Choice Awards because I'm fully 22. But
there's a streamer I used to watch that went, Carl Jacobs.
I think I vaguely know who that is.
That was odd for me to hear about. I was like, okay, you're going to the Kids' Choice Awards. Okay. Wild.
I mean, I probably could never go to the Kids' Choice Awards because I'm an adult who will never cater to children.
I never wanted to go as a kid either.
I just wanted to do those Disney games.
Actually, I just wanted to get slime dumped on me.
But you don't want to go to the Disney Olympics?
The Disney Olympics, that was so lit.
Dude. When they had all the TV show people from different TV shows collaborate.
All in the same area? That was so cool.
Well, it was over. When they had the Wizards of Waverly, That's So Sweet Life of Wizards, whatever it was. It was over.
I vaguely remember that.
That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana was the original one.
Yeah, the Disney crossovers are so good.
They were amazing.
They did That's So Raven Sweet Life one too, yeah.
That was That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, and then Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana, and then they did a bunch of others, but who cares about those?
Yeah. Who cares?
Nobody cares about that. Once it was the Sprouse twins were out of it, I was out of it. Wait, no, that's not true because they did Good Luck Charlie with Shake It Up, and that one was iconic.
Dang, I don't even remember. I stopped watching after I stopped watching Disney. I think after Sweet Life went on deck. I was like fed up. I was fed up when they took it on deck.
You were like, I'm seasick.
Yeah, I was.
I get
like,
seasick. I
nope.
can't watch this.
I thought it was a little bit weird, but I was still into it.
Speaking of things we've watched, Mary, what did you watch?
I went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 this Saturday in theaters. It was amazing. It was so much better than the first, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm definitely gonna have to see it because I enjoyed the first one. If it's better than the first one,
It's better than the first. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. There were a few jokes that were very painful to hear, but besides that, very good.
Painful, like
Dr. Eggman doing the floss. That kind of painful.
It is so hard for production to make references to things with TikTok.
Cringy.
Well, yeah, because I don't think that ever would have been funny. Even if flossing was currently relevant, I don't think that would have ever been funny.
Yeah.
But because I was about to say, when things are relevant, especially in this day and age, especially if it comes from TikTok, it's relevant for 3 weeks. So trying to make a joke out of it
in a movie,
and then you think of SNL, which is weekly, and it never works anyway. So take notes.
Woo!
I was thinking about Ben Schwartz's voice actor, because I haven't seen the Sonic movie, and we all know what I'm gonna do, not watch it. Not because I have any problems with it, it's just I'll never get around to watching it.
Yeah.
Fair.
I still haven't gotten around to watching the first one. I don't even know what's on. Is it on? I think Paramount.
It's on Hulu. I watched it.
It's on Hulu.
I think it's
no,
free.
it's not.
They might have taken it off, but I know I watched it on Hulu.
I watched it for free.
I think it was on Hulu because of COVID, but I do not think it's on. Now I have to search this up. Hold on.
Because I think my cousin told me it got taken off.
Yeah, because that's not true. I mean, I believe you. Sonic Hedgehog.
You could always just go to movies-to-watch.tv.
Well, okay.
Someone help with Wordle.
No, we're not. You could do that later. Sonic Hedgehog Hulu. This is important.
The TBH and raid is still live.
Yeah, it sounds like it was taken off of Hulu.
Dang, rest in peace.
Ooh, but Sonic X is on Hulu.
Really?
Apparently.
I'm gonna watch that again.
That is great. That was the animated series from the mid-2000s.
The theme song, iconic to this day.
Very good.
That was a show that I binged over the summer with my cousin once, but I took several naps during, so I don't remember much.
And then I remember watching the Japanese dub subtitled ripped onto YouTube back in the day, mama. I've been going through well, then I got sick, but I was going through remember we were talking about Club Penguin? Oh wait, no, you weren't on the show, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about
Club Penguin.
We were talking about digital games from
reminiscing.
And I was going through my old. I was like, oh my god, I'm just going through all the things I did when I was a kid.
I was a child who was chronically online.
Yeah, see, I was too. That's why I type so fast. I'm the type, and I'm the person who knows how to do. I think of simple things on the computer as I don't think of myself as, and I'm not competent on the computer, but I know simple things that the average, functional human doesn't understand about it. We had a problem with the computer this morning, and it was just end the task, and they didn't think. Yeah, they didn't think to do that, which I'm not making fun of them for. It's just oh, that is not necessarily common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
I think I only learned about that in high school.
Well, Control, it was just something to
type.
consider. I'm sure he knew what Control Delete was. It's just, that was that. What was I bringing that up for?
Something about computers, chronically online.
Talking about Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Yeah, did you play that?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't have a membership, but I liked adopting Puffles.
Yep.
Playing them for a little bit, and then getting rid of them so I could get another one.
Couldn't you only get two colors?
Yes.
Oh my god, what? That's not the way. Especially because there's no difference between the one blue one, getting rid of it, and then getting another blue one. It's the exact same Puffle.
I liked changing the names and the colors. I wasn't super attached.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, hold on. I'm going through, I was like, I'm pretty sure you can only get the red and blue ones.
The first online game that I played was Webkinz World.
Oh, Webkinz World? Is there a difference between Webkinz and Webkinz World?
No, it's just that it was called Webkinz World and everyone just called it Webkinz.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I played Webkins. You didn't play it though.
No, I did play Webkins. I didn't collect.
I had 15.
I had a little more than that.
Some of them didn't have tags though, because I just got them at like thrift stores or whatever.
Wow. So
I only had a few that were actually in Webkins.
Are
world.
squishes like the new Webkins?
are those little like weird thingies?
Pillows?
I don't think they do.
Squishmallows?
No, I don't think they do anything.
No, I think they're
No,
just like collectible
Did Webkins
plushies.
do something?
You could go online.
Yeah, they each like stuffed animal came with like a tag and a code, and you could like input the code online to play with that character.
Squishmallows, you can just turn them inside out.
I can't even get Squishmallows because I use all of my stuffed animals as pillows, and you can't do that with Squishmallows. They will literally just flatten and stay that way.
They're like they're too expensive.
How much are they?
They are. Like if you get a big one, which is like, a big one being like a normal size pillow, it's probably like $40.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be talking. I spent like $30 on a giant pig plushie this Valentine's Day.
We're gonna be right back. Sorry, poor timing, but I'm just like, on that note, we'll take a short break.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
In 1899, the misty ridges of northwestern North Carolina became home to a simple yet powerful vision: to transform lives and the region through the empowerment of education. Nearly 120 years later, students still feel the pull of this unique place, and Appalachian has remained grounded in the vision of our founders, providing rural access to a sterling education and serving the region. The Mountaineer passion for lifelong learning is cultivated from an early age. Right now, Appalachian's youngest Mountaineers are developing critical learning skills while also discovering that college is in their future. And when they are ready, their college on the mountain will be ready for them.
So the children that go to school here at the Academy are from all across Forsyth County, particularly children who may be struggling readers. Our goal is to improve literacy for all students K-5, to work with them, bring in the curriculum through Appalachian State University and the Reading Clinic, and support learning across all disciplines.
The experience for a university student here at Middle Fork is really critical. We're able to show them what their practice that they're learning in the classroom looks like in action. So now we have this community of learners that aren't just little kindergarten through 5th grade students, but we also have teachers who are learning together with them. And they really are building a community that the Academy is really proud to be a part of.
So I've been teaching for 31 years, and one of the questions people always ask me is, why are you still doing this? Why aren't you retired? And my answer to them is because we finally got it right. These children are getting to interact with university professors. They are now identifying with Appalachian. They're saying, that's my college. I'm going to go to that college on the mountain. And they're very excited about that. And so now, these are children who could be first-generation college students. And they're already thinking about it and identifying as college students.
I love being here. I love being at the Academy because this is like one of the best opportunities that a principal can have. I mean, the amount of support I've had as a principal, it's just overwhelming. And I just like being a voice for children and to be a partner with the parents and a partner, on behalf of App State University. This is what I love doing, so I'm very thankful.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Yeah, boy. You're listening listening to the morning app. Halfway through the show, it's me, Peter Cooper.
Hello, I'm Mary.
And Ben.
And is it just me, or is it actually like kind of getting warm already in the studio?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it.
Okay, thank God I'm not crazy. Our studio is like notoriously known for being kind of oven-like.
Toasty.
Yeah.
Which is not good for the days when I come running in.
Oh my God, I always pity the people who have like the 4 o'clock shifts here, because 4 o'clock is just when the time of day is warmest.
No,
and
it's
then
1 o'clock.
I thought it was noon.
No,
Peter, you're tripping.
I'm correct.
4 o'clock.
It's when heat most accumulates.
Okay.
Because
that makes sense.
It's finally. Yeah, it's not like hottest, it's when the most heat has accumulated, whatever. I promise you on this. Maybe it's humid, technically. It feels the worst. I know that.
I get what you mean.
So it's like the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock hour, and especially through here when it's all gets like trapped in this glass box.
Like a greenhouse.
I pity those people. But it's getting warm in here already. I'm like, it's 8:30. Thank God I'm wearing like this shirt. I changed last minute because I was like, I know it's gonna get warm today. And it is.
Yay.
I'm excited for it, yeah.
I'm very glad about that. Usually I would have worn like a jacket or hoodie on the way here, but I was like, it's going to be nice, so why not?
Yeah, people watching or listening, please give me like something to do. If you know any low-key fun things to do in Boone that are outdoors or anything really, drop a suggestion. I'm open to anything. I've run out of stuff to do here, or I just want to hear some ideas.
I think I'm going to go roller skating. I haven't been able to roller skate for a while.
There's that roller rink right outside of Boone.
I've heard that.
The roller derby team goes there for like practice and games and stuff.
I've like I did like a couple meetings with them because I'm joining the roller derby. And it's nice. I'm excited for that.
I think, what is it? Let's look at right outside of Meat Camp or right outside of Banner Elk. I don't remember.
I think it's
I don't know.
The Meat Camp. The Meat Camp. It's made several lists of as top strangest like location names in the country. Meat Camp. Congratulations. Congratulations for that award.
On the map.
On the map. Well, I've kind of exhausted the things we were talking about today because, like I said, not a lot of things happened that I think were of interest. But since we're talking about old things that we did for our childhood, have y'all ever done like a deep dive through like old things that you have like, you know what, let me relive my childhood really quickly?
Well, occasionally, actually yesterday I was rewatching.
No.
I was rewatching like, Markiplier's playthrough of like old RPG Maker horror games.
I have a YouTuber that I still watch who plays video games I think it was 12. So I still watch him. So I've met him in person.
Whoa, really?
When I was 14, I was really self-conscious and I lost the photo. I was self-conscious, so I took a photo of him. Not with him. I was super self-conscious and embarrassed. I lost the photo, but I did meet him when I was 14. Yeah. My mom probably remembers it. We went to the first Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions concert in DC. We had me and my mom went to a trip to DC, and that day was also it. And I knew he'd be there too, so I was like,
cool.
Yeah. I met him. He was very, very kind. But yeah,
that's so fun.
I've always wanted to meet someone that like I looked up to in person.
Oh yeah, I the fact that the man still makes YouTube videos, like, and he's only gotten to 1.6 million subscribers, which I know sounds I know only, but like Homeboy's been like cracking at videos for 12 years now. I think maybe 13.
I still feel like on YouTube that's a lot, just because like YouTube's general viewership is declining.
It is, and maybe for like a YouTube Let's Player that is like a lot, because that's like the market's pretty much oversaturated.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, he's been around forever, so you'd kind of think like he would have kind of had a head start. But then you have the Markipliers. The Markipliers, yeah. Because he doesn't play like Minecraft and Fortnite and all that stuff. Yeah. And he's a very different sort of like Let's Player, so.
Cool.
My man.
That's very interesting. I've never heard someone describe him like that.
What?
As like not mainstream, I guess.
Who?
Markiplier.
I didn't say he was not mainstream.
I mean, like, you said he's, like, kind of a different kind of Let's Player.
Oh, yeah, this guy does, like, research for his games, and he does, like, he'll take project breaks to like prepare it, and he does like research and has commentary planned for everything and stuff. It's one of the reasons why I can't watch other Let's Players, because I'm like, it's just not the same. Like, it's just not quality. Because like my least favorite thing is this is so I will keep it at this. I tried watching someone play a video game very recently because I couldn't buy it, and I don't plan on buying it, the new Kirby game, and it was literally driving me up a wall because I'm like, stop trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, I know the answer. You figure it out. Like, it's so obvious. I mean, why are we wasting 20 minutes of footage? Cut it out. Like, cut it out. We know. Cut out to you figuring it out. This guy has played the games before. He knows how to play it. Yeah.
He's got the experience, the knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm kind of that way with some like story game Let's Plays, because like it seems like in story games there's kind of an obvious like good choice, good path, and when people kind of don't do that, or like don't do it quote unquote right, I don't know, I find a Let's Player who does.
Yeah, might as well.
You good? I'm cooking, dude. I'm not feeling well.
Oof.
Not like sick wise, so just like it is not a comfortable temperature in the studio.
I actually feel very good. I totally thought it was just you guys when you were talking about the temperature. Yeah. I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
I know, I was thinking about that. I was like, Ben is wearing a hoodie and not saying a word.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna just sit here and enjoy myself then. Ben, what do you do? Do you ever like go on weird nostalgia jumps?
Yeah, but like nothing crazy. I usually just watch old stuff. Like, you know, I rewatched like not all of it, but like all of the classic SpongeBob like about 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, which was great. I mean, there's so many funny quotes and just things that come from SpongeBob that you just don't even realize. Like, SpongeBob is just
I've never heard of anyone like purposefully rewatching the whole thing, because it's kind of like another show where it's like, I'm sick, I want to feel better, like sort of show.
Yeah, it was definitely like a background noise thing for me. But like there would be times when I'd see or hear something, I'd be, oh, it's this episode.
I have a friend who didn't grow up watching SpongeBob.
And had to experience it for the first time.
Yeah, so me and like my other friend, we often play this little game with her where we describe the plot of a SpongeBob episode and ask her if she thinks it's real or not. And
so sad.
Actually, we don't actually make any of them up.
Never once is it a fit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
There are some episodes where I feel like I feel like, well, one of the first is the leaf blower episode, and that I feel like is a very hard episode to describe with thinking it's real.
I don't remember that one.
The one, there's no words to it. The leaf blower episode. Right. I think it's one of the oldest.
Okay, that's probably why.
Where I think Squidward gets involved with it, with the leaf blower fight, but I know SpongeBob just gets a leaf blower.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, it's very old. But that'd be a fun episode to describe.
Great art.
A great art. Yeah, my nostalgia jumps are like I was talking about on Friday, watching an hour and a half Club Penguin lore video.
Lore video?
Lore, honey, lore.
I used to watch videos of like if the iceberg was tipping.
Oh, Mom. I loved the Club. I mean, I grew out of it pretty, like, I jumped ship very early on, but like, when I was in Club Penguin, I was into Club Penguin. I remember, because I didn't know how to use a computer at that point, besides like, I know a lot more on computers now. I remember, because I knew a lot about Club Penguin, but I had no way of sharing the information.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know how to take a screen grab. So I remember drawing what I saw on Club Penguin to show, yeah, dude, I was a dedicated fan.
Oh my god.
Drawing what I saw for like, these are some secrets, like, because on the catalogs, you remember you could open them up, and if you click certain parts of them, you could unlock hidden items, and I would do that.
You were in deep.
Bro,
Yeah.
okay. If there's honestly anything I'm very passionate about, it's usually very niche stuff. I'm dedicated. Like even today, like that is something like I've stuck with. I wouldn't say they're like special interests, so to speak, like quote special interests, but like if I am very passionate about the few things I have on my mind at any given point. So
Admirable.
yeah, Club Penguin was my thing. I was an avid. I wish it was still a thing, because if it was still around today, I absolutely would get back on it.
I feel like you liked Pop Tropica.
I did not.
Really?
I did play it.
I didn't like Pop Tropica.
Really?
Yeah.
It was something about it was weird.
I know. I didn't really get into it. I
was
played
so
it like
into it.
sometimes. Like I mean, I hopped on the bandwagon when it was like computer class and everyone hopped on it. I hopped on it, but I was like, eh.
My sister got me into it.
I played it right when it did get popular.
Yeah.
And then I played it. I think my like play time was about like 6 months. Like not like total. I mean like I started playing and I ended playing within 6 months. And it was like right before it got popular. It got popular, and it wasn't like me. I'm over it. It's just not like a hipster sort of like it's popular. And I just like I stopped getting interested into it.
Yeah.
I hated its art style even when I joined.
Dang.
So, the only thing I remember is the developers of it made something else that was like noteworthy.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
So that is true.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same people?
Yeah, like the author made Pop Tropica.
Oh, that's wild. I never knew that.
They're still making Diary of a Wimpy Kids too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I used to be really into
I was super into
yeah.
Diary.
We could talk more about that in just a momentito. We're gonna take a short break. We do know what we're talking about though. Don't let that fool you.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Let's go! To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your
Voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy. It sound right, boy.
It sound right, boy. Sound it sound right, boy. Sound
It sound right, boy. It sound right, boy.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Oh my goodness gracious. The morning app is back.
A dragonfly.
This guy.
Hi. I'm just a little jokester, you know, just a little prankster.
Silly goose.
Silly goose. I'm Peter.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Ben.
I'm hungry.
RP. I know, I'm probably gonna get something after this. I don't know what to get though.
Never eat.
I'm going back to my I'm going to get back to my apartment because I forgot my headphones, and I'm really mad about it. I was like, I was sick all weekend. I didn't get to listen to the new Orville Peck album, which is really good. Oh my god, what I've listened to in the car, I listened to this morning, was so freaking amazing. I'm not gonna talk about it because no one else cares about him besides me. But if you do like country music, dude, I promise you, and I'm not like, this album's cracked out. It is awesome. I was actually like blown away. If you like country music, like not necessarily. I feel like a Luke Combs fan could even get into that, and Luke Combs, that like, no offense.
Didn't he come to Boone once?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Diary of a Kid? Y'all were
Pop Tropica.
We were talking about the connection.
Y'all were Diary of a Kid kids?
I was.
Yes, I had like a lot of the books.
How many?
Up until I think the one that they go on a road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might have been the last one. My younger brother was a little bit more into them. He had like every single book up until I think that one. I think no. I think before that, because I remember that one. That was called The Long Haul.
The Long Haul, yeah. That was the last one I had before I lost interest.
I think they're still being made.
I know. I think so.
I've
It's
like
crazy.
seen a couple new ones.
Yeah. Like.
Am I gonna read them? No.
No way.
You know what I would read though?
Oh god.
There was this book series I read in middle school. It was the Michael Vey series. It was about a guy that had like lightning powers or whatever. It was a really, really, really good book series, and I kept up with it until basically the last book in the series, and I like the next one hadn't come out, and it came out like I think 2 years ago, but like a newer one recently came out, and I really want to get back into that.
Gotta
book
get
series.
back into it, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
Really?
No.
Whoa.
I mean, we weren't that far apart in age.
Yeah. You've heard of the Maze Runner though, right?
Yeah.
They also came out with a new book for that series.
I thought that series was over.
I thought it was over too.
I'm pretty sure that series
prequel.
Okay, as I said, I'm pretty sure that series was over. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, money needs to be made.
Yeah. Money.
I really liked the Maze Runner growing up.
The last series I read was I used to work in the high school library, as many people might remember. I worked in my high school library. I loved it.
You can work at a high school library.
I didn't get paid.
Okay.
It was
You can assist.
Yeah.
Cool.
As a class period. I literally took all of my classes, and I was like, I am not taking more classes. Like, I don't need more grades.
I forgot about that. My sister took that class in high school.
So the librarian was like, I don't know, she kind of liked me, I guess. Not like really liked me, but she offered me like this one book that they had just gotten, and it was called Jacoby. Dude, really good. I don't like reading much nowadays. That was the last series I've ever read, and I read it The first 2 had come out, and then I think 2 more came out. And I read all 4 of them. Very good. I thoroughly recommend them.
Recommend?
You know me. I was talking about books last semester. I like a good book, so just
Good
reading.
books are good.
Reading with time, time is hard to find. I'm still sweating.
One book that I've been like slowly chipping away at
Dork
for like the
Diaries.
past couple years. Dork Diaries.
Girl, come on.
My friend had a couple Dork Diaries books, and I used to read them whenever I slept over. at her
The girls of my middle school classes would read them, and then I would take their books and read them.
They were good.
They were good. Yeah.
The drama, it was there.
I don't remember anything about them, not a single thing, but I do remember reading them.
I remember one thing very vividly is the like main character girl. She was talking to like the girl that bullies her. And I remember she would say like the sassiest, wittiest things like in her head, but she wouldn't say them out loud. She'd be like, "Girl, go cry me a river. Like build yourself a bridge and get over it." But she didn't say it out loud, and I was like, "You should have said it."
And you're like, "Oh, she's just like me for real."
I have nothing to include.
You didn't read no books
read Dork Diaries?
Ben did not. Ben would not have read Dork Diaries.
No, yeah, I did not.
Dork Diaries was like the Scholastic Book Fair. You know, that was the book. And Dork Diaries came out after Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Huh.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid came out when I was in elementary school.
Oh, geez.
I remember very distinctly. I somehow they knew like that book was going to be a seller because the first book I distinctly remember being like the big book on advertisement for the Scholastic Book Fair that year.
Yeah. I
The red
remember when
cover.
there were only 3. Like,
Yes.
the first 3.
I remember that too. It was that one. There
Project
was
Rules,
Project
and then
Rules.
Dog Days.
No, Dog Days is the 4th one.
Really? Wait,
Mama.
what's the 3rd one?
It was green. I just don't remember what it was
Oh,
called.
it was green.
Weren't they
Right.
the first 3 were blue, red, and green, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Red, blue, green. What was the 3rd
I
Diary of a
swear-
Wimpy Kid called?
Oh, the green one was the one that I didn't have. That's why.
Hold up. We're doing more fact checking.
Mm-hmm.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw.
The Last Straw.
And
there
then
we go.
Dog Days. I was like, and the first one came out in 2007. Oh my God, that came out.
I was 5 years old.
I think before I moved. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh, actually, okay, and the reason why was I think there was an online version of it made on 2004.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's crazy. Which kind of makes sense. If there's an online version, maybe that's why Pop Tropica, like online, I don't know. Everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
You didn't have any of those fun moments, right? You didn't go to the Scholastic Book Fair?
I did.
What'd you
I
get?
don't know when that came into play. I don't really remember the last book, or like I definitely got a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book at Book Fair.
They had that stocked.
I don't really remember. Yeah, it was just a fun event for me to not be in class.
Did you guys get like the stuff that they sold besides books at the book fair?
yeah,
like
the
the
little
scented
stupid
erasers.
erasers and-
I lived and breathed for those scented erasers.
I vaguely remember like them existing, but no. They had like keychains. I'm like, what 8-year-old has keys?
The chocolate scented calculator.
Oh, I remember that. I do remember that. My younger brother got one of those.
I know, imagine being a parent having to give your kid $20 to go spend it on like a cherry eraser. That doesn't work.
That was me. I was that kid.
Yeah, my mom, I think, gave me money for it once or twice. I know she did once, but I think it was a little bit more than that. I think she was worried I would have done that. And like looking back, I don't think I would have, but
it's very possible.
Yeah.
They entice you. It's
well, our hindsight, how we like to remember things is not always how it was. So
I remember one year I got a super cool like Minecraft poster. I don't know what happened to it because I don't have it anymore. It just kind of disappeared over the years.
Weird.
But I wish I still had it because it was cool.
It probably just, ripped or something.
Yeah.
I was not a poster person either. So, I mean, I got my first posters in college. The posters I do have, I have to go like, soon take down.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace.
I don't want to talk about moving. I don't want to talk about leaving.
I hate moving.
We're very deep in the nostalgia moment right now.
And we're about to start talking about leaving this show. The clock is winding down.
Yep.
Let's all say goodbye, everyone.
I feel like that went by so quick.
It really did. 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Appalachian State University congratulates the award-winning WASU FM